M2P Fintech, an API infrastructure company, has secured $35 million in Series C funding. Tiger Global Management led the round, which valued the company at $335 million. Existing investors, BNext, Flourish Ventures, Omidyar Network India, 81i Ventures, Better Capital and the DMI Group via its investment vehicle, Sparkle Fund, also participated in the round. M2P's platform powers some of the leading banks, fintechs and consumer internet companies across Asia. And to talk about the road ahead, joining me now is its co-founder and CEO, Madhusudanan R. Madhu, welcome to Startup Street. And M2P intends to use the fresh funds to enhance its API infrastructure capabilities and expand its reach beyond Asia. So take me through the new offerings and the new markets you're eyeing, and also if you could share some timelines.
Sure. Thank you, Shruti. Thank you for having me on the show. And I would say CNBC has been our lucky charm. This is the third time that we are coming in the last 16 or 17 months. We've been on a roll, and we are one of the companies that have been a big benefactor of the pandemic. And one of the things that we realized is that we are at a point in time where a lot of the stuff that we were doing in India, it was not just focused on India as a market, but banks in general globally have been, sort of trying to come up with the same set of challenges. So we realized that it was opportune for us to actually export out a lot of the fintech ideas that we've built in India to markets that are at least adjacent to where we operate from. So we've looked at markets across Asia, starting from all the way from New Zealand, Australia in the east, to Egypt in the west.
All right. Okay. So, Madhu, your platform allows businesses to quickly create and deploy fintech products, basically by simplifying partnerships with banks, PPIs, FIs, and other regulated entities. If you could elaborate on how you do this and the current business growth numbers.
Yeah, so we've grown almost about 4x over the last 12 months or so. And the way, we are a layer that sits between banks and businesses. So we work with banks in a number of ways to help them repurpose their technology so that new, platforms can actually offer these products to their customers in a more efficient manner. So we kind of take out the complexities of launching a product. Those are the activities that normally a business would not want to do, and a bank also would feel burdened to sort of get it done for a small business. So we are that layer that actually facilitates, or we are the glue between bank and the business to sort of bring that business together.
Okay. Madhu, M2P is also aiming to double down on growth in India and expand in Dubai. I believe you've committed to invest more than 100 million dirhams over the next 18 to 24 months. Give me specifics. How do you plan to do that?
Yeah, I think we looked at West Asia as a very important pillar of growth for us. And Dubai being a hub for most of and a gateway for all of Africa as well as the Middle East, we have built up the team over there. We almost have about 40 odd people, locally on ground. So we, all of the investment will go into building the team, creating new products which are more focused around those markets.
Okay, so building team and creating more products customized to that market. Madhu, you're also pursuing organic and strategic opportunities to strengthen product capabilities. Last month, you invested $4 million in payments technology company LiveQuick. Any more investments in the pipeline?
Yeah, I mean, so we take these, bets based on how it fits into our, strategic intent. Some places there are regulated businesses where we would much rather have a strategic alignment rather than owning that business because it comes with its own, boundaries. Since we work with a number of banks, we want to make sure that we are not seen competing for the same customer, right?
Sure.
So therefore, it makes sense for us to be partnering with someone, have a strategic alignment so that, that business can thrive on its own. And we're also able to help, companies which are very small in a more tactical manner.
Okay, so apart from strategic partnerships, you're also looking at acquisitions. In fact, you acquired credit card sourcing startup Visi in September. How has that acquisition worked for you? And will you look at inorganic growth? Any more acquisitions in the pipeline? Are you in talks with other companies?
Absolutely. I think India as an ecosystem is kind of, maturing where we would want to, save on time. So wherever there are great, strategic fits or adjacent opportunities, we would much rather have those teams join us because we have a much larger canvas to operate on. That's what we've done with Visi. That's what we would, end up doing with Origa. These are the two companies that we've acquired. We continue to sort of look for opportunities where we can actually, it becomes a win-win for both the companies that we are looking to acquire as well as for us to, double down on the growth.
Okay. Now, M2P's API products have been utilized by top tech companies. You've got 500 plus partners such as Ola, Slice, Cred, Razorpay, among many others. Take me through your revenue model and how's the road to profitability looking like?
In fact, Shruti, we have been profitable. So we bootstrapped for the first 5 years. So we didn't have a choice but to be profitable, for almost, all of our journey. But our revenue comes from two counts. One is we power a lot of the payment products, so inherently they generate some fee income, which we divide between us, bank, and probably the fintech partner. And we are also like a SaaS platform. So for all the API services that we provide, we have a small fee income that we charge to the users who are connected to our platform. So these are broadly the two revenue lines that we are able to make money from.